Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, today I'm going to be taking you through a week of my workouts, what my workouts look like, what my split kind of looks like throughout the week. I've recently found a new level of motivation and discipline and just general excitement for moving my body again. I'm hoping this can just help motivate you, provide you with some ideas, even if you're just looking to get into fitness and working out. So the split I've created for myself is a 5-day split with 2 rest days, and I try to make those rest days like active recovery and do some walking or something if I can. And then the other days I do 2 lower body, 1 focused on anterior chain, so quads mostly, and then the second day focused on posterior chain, so glutes, hamstrings, calves. And then I have 2 upper body days, a push and a pull, one day focusing more on chest and triceps and the other day on back and biceps, and then there's some shoulders thrown in there as well. And the last day I've added back into my split, which I really was not doing consistently, and I used to do this type of workouts a lot more often. I really like them. I think they are what kind of kept me motivated. It was more of like a fun day in the week, and that's some sort of functional HIIT plyometric cardio based training. I do just want to have a well-rounded fitness, so I think cardio health is very important for your heart health and your longevity. The last thing I just want to mention is if one of the things that's holding you back from working out is time, I completely understand, and I feel that way often, but I recorded all of these workouts on my Garmin, and I would say the majority of my workouts were under an hour and still so good. And I was still able to get an amazing workout focusing on whatever my goal was for that day, whether it was strength training, muscle building, cardiovascular, anything like that. So with that being said, let's just get into this week of workouts. Hey guys, we are actually starting this week off on a Tuesday. Monday is a rest day for me, so today is going to be the start to our workout week. I'm in my gym clothes, ready to go to the gym, and today my plan is to do more functional plyometric HIIT style training. Starting with my warm-up, I like to just do some hip openers and some things to get my quads and hamstrings ready, and then I'm just doing a little bit of light movement with some jump rope and high knees. My first circuit was 5 movements, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, and I repeated it 2 times. My second circuit consisted of 6 movements, 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and I repeated this one twice as well. And then finally ending with a finisher of 5 movements and just trying to get through this as fast as I could with minimal rest breaks to really just burn everything out. That was killer, but so good. That absolutely destroyed me. I did 2 different circuits and then a finisher at the end. And yeah, that was just like a really fun workout. That's why I like those kind of workouts and that type of movement, it just feels a lot more fun to me than just standard lifting. But it is so hard. It's so like cardio based that it really just, it kills me. And so I like having it timed with a certain amount of time for work and rest, because it motivates me a little bit more to keep going until the rest period and then get right back into it after. I'm still out of breath and feeling so exhausted, almost like dizzy feeling. So I'm gonna sit outside and let my body kind of cool down in like the fresh air with the breeze and just read and chill and try to get my heart rate back down. Monday and Wednesday are both active recovery days for me, so this week I just went for a walk whenever I could at work. Happy Thursday. We are about to go hit a leg workout, and today is going to be focused on posterior chain, so glutes, hamstrings, and then I'll usually throw in a little bit of calves as well. I thought about cold plunging prior to this because my legs still are a bit sore, but I don't have my support person here to do it. Victor's at work, and I've literally never done a solo cold plunge. He's always there to like help distract me and talk to me so I don't have to think about the cold too much. And I'm a little bit too scared to do it. Plus, I had a meeting and I kind of wanted to just be dressed and ready to go immediately after my meeting so I didn't have to waste any more time. So I'm in my gym clothes, ready to go. We're skipping the cold plunge today. But today in the gym, we're going to be focusing, compound lifts, going to be hip thrusts, and then we'll do some Romanian deadlifts, maybe some split squats, probably hamstring curls, probably some cable work, and some calf raises. Let's go. As always, we're starting with a dynamic warm-up with some leg swings and some hip openers, just to make sure my legs are all warmed up and ready to go before I start lifting heavy weights. And then I do like to do one set of light work, so here I'm just doing some RDLs with the bar. Also, I know it looks super crooked in some of these clips. I was just struggling with my tripod angles. But starting out our working sets, I'm doing 4 by 8 to 12 hip thrusts, focusing on progressive overload by increasing the weight each set. Next, we're doing barbell RDLs, again 4 sets of 8 to 12. And the same thing with this one, I'm starting with a little bit of a lighter weight and increasing my weight as I can while still keeping it in that 8 to 12 rep range. Next, I'm doing some reverse lunges with dumbbells, and as with all of these exercises, focusing on good eccentric control. Moving on to our last couple of exercises for the day. Sometimes I superset these. I didn't today, but we're just doing some hamstring curls. I did them lying today just because that's what my gym has, but I actually prefer to do seated ones, and then some toe elevated calf raises. Alright, leg workout is done. I'm feeling good. I honestly feel like I have a really good glute pump right now. That was about a 50-minute workout. I didn't end up doing cable kickbacks because someone was on the machine the whole time, and I felt like I had already done enough, honestly. It felt like a good workout, so I was fine with just skipping that, and then just got a little bit of stretching in. I have been trying to make sure I'm doing dynamic stretches to warm up before workouts, and then some form of stretching, static, whatever, after, and working on improving my flexibility a little bit because it's definitely not the best. But I'm gonna make some food now. Another thing I've really been focusing on getting back on track now is upping my protein intake, and one of my favorite ways that I used to do that was just protein smoothies. I would have a smoothie almost every single day. So I've been adding those back in, not every day, but a lot of times post-workout I've been having them again. I'm not gonna put that in this video. I just feel like it would be a lot to put my food in here, but if that's something you'd be interested in seeing, I am vegan. I eat a plant-based diet. So if that's interesting to see like what I eat on a plant-based diet, especially while I'm trying to like hit goals and get back into health and fitness a bit more than I have been recently, I can definitely make a video about that. But I'm gonna go eat and I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is either gonna be a push or a pull day. I haven't decided yet. Today has been a very sedentary day so far. I've just been sitting at my desk doing editing all day, but I finally got all the work done that I need to get done for the day. So I'm about to go to the gym, and for some reason this morning I woke up and my back was like really sore, which I don't know why because I haven't hit back in at least a week. So I don't know why my back feels so sore. I don't know if I like just slept weird and it just like made my muscles tight or something, but I was gonna do either push or pull today and then the other one tomorrow. So I'll just do push today, focusing on like chest and triceps, and then hopefully tomorrow my back will be feeling better and I can do back and biceps tomorrow. But this is the gym fit for today. As always, we're starting with our dynamic warm-up. So for upper body, I'm just doing some banded shoulder rotations and light lateral raises. And then similar to leg day, I will also start with some chest press without any weight added to the bar, just to make sure that all the muscles I'm going to be using are warmed up and ready to go. For my bench press, I'm focusing on progressive overload, again with increasing weight. So this time I'm starting with a couple sets of lighter weight for 8 to 12 reps, and then I'm getting to my max weight that I can do a 3x5 for. Next up, we have an incline dumbbell bench press, focusing more on our upper chest and a little bit of shoulders. And then moving on to some chest flies. There's so many ways you can do these, but today I just decided to do them laying on the bench. Moving on to some shoulder work, I did superset these next two exercises. So starting with lateral raises and then moving into a single arm overhead press. And then I actually finished off with a single arm overhead tricep extensions with the dumbbell, but I didn't get a video because it started thunderstorming really bad and Victor was out running, so I was rushing so I could go see if he needed to get a ride home. It's Saturday, which means it's the second to last day of our week of workouts finishing up, and it's also back day. My back is definitely feeling a lot better today. It's not sore at all, so I definitely think it was just a weird way I slept on it the other night or something, but I'm feeling good. My muscles are ready to hit this back and bicep workout. It's probably gonna be a fairly quick one. I'm gonna try to make it as quick as I can because we do have plans tonight, and I kind of put this workout off until the last minute. It's already 5:30, so I'm just gonna do my best to just keep things moving along, and hopefully the gym's not super busy tonight. As always, I started with the dynamic warm-up, and then I actually did lat pull downs 4x8 to 10, but I somehow lost that video. And then I moved into seated cable rows. After that, I wanted to do some unilateral work, so I did single arm bent over rows 4x10 on each side. Next, I did some reverse flies to work on my rear delts, which I actually find this movement so difficult. And then I superset this with some barbell curls. And lastly, I finish off with one more superset, starting off with alternating hammer curls and then moving into push-ups just to kind of burn out my entire upper body. Good morning. It is a very gloomy, gross day out here, but it is officially the last day of our week of workouts together. And today is going to be our second leg day, this time focusing more on quads. Since today's focus is on quads, my compound movement is going to be barbell back squats. I'm starting with some lighter weight for a couple sets of 8 to 10. And then as I increase the weight and find the weight I'm comfortable with, I'm doing 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps. Next up, I'm doing split squats, which absolutely kill me. And I'm focusing on maintaining my body in an upright position to try to hit the quads more than the glutes. Next, I'm moving on to some dumbbell walking lunges. And just like with everything else, I really try to keep my movements a little bit slow and controlled, especially on the eccentric portion. And my last strength exercise for today, I'm just doing some quad extensions on the machine for 4 sets of 10 to 12, again, increasing the weight as I go. And today I decided to end off with a little finisher of 3 movements, so a wall sit, body weight squats, and jump squats. And that is a wrap on leg day. It's like not even 9 in the morning yet. Usually I don't work out in the morning typically, especially not strength training. I definitely felt a lot more tired today. Really not that motivated, not really wanting to do it, but I pushed through. I know that was just like me in my head feeling lazy, feeling unmotivated, not actually my body needing a rest. And my workout ended up feeling good. I did cut some sets down. Did maybe like 1 set less than maybe I typically would. And then at the end, there was 1 or 2 things I wanted to do, but both those machines were taken and I didn't want to just sit there wasting time. Also, my legs were already getting fatigued, so I didn't want to just do random things in the meantime. So instead, I just did a quick little burnout at the end with wall sit, body weight squats, and jump squats. And that killed me so much more than I thought it was going to. I was planning on doing like 2 rounds of it, and I did 1 and I was like, that is good. I can feel that my quads are toasted. So I only ended up being in the gym for like 45 minutes today, and I still got a great workout. Let me know if you like this kind of video. It's been a while since I've really done videos focused on the fitness side of my life, and something I'm wanting to get back into again. So let me know if you liked it and if this was helpful in any way, or if there's other aspects of this that you'd like to see, that you're interested in. If there are, again, just like, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.